South Africa with the ball. Great game coming. Strap yourself in.
Yeah, we're all set. And Pakistan start off in style. Akhlaq with a short delivery, it's punished, and they're off with a maximum.
There's a fight between two teams who have won this championship 5 times each. And that's a perfect start. Exactly the start you would be hoping for. Put into bat.
So we know Australia into the semis of the Cup. 2 teams with 2 wins yesterday in South Africa and Bangladesh. He's not happy with that, given a wide. Can't do anything about it. I've been there, I've done it. You want to look and stare at the umpire. Once it's been given, you've got to walk back and bowl it again.
He's a big boy. Not sure I want to get on the wrong side of this bloke. A very big fella, but here, oh, it's close.
It's close, but I'm giving it a wide. And I'm a bowler. Just. Good plan to go wide. Don't mind that, and also pace off.
Yeah, so far, all matches have been won by the team batting first. But they still need to put runs on board here.
In the air, is it in the gap? No. Good catch. Boast, who got himself into a good position, is another big man. Took a hard tumble, but held on to it.
And it's a massive wicket. Asif Ali been absolutely on fire. First ball, goes for the pull shot, doesn't get all of it. Good catch. Pakistan lose the first wicket. South Africa, they'll be happy. It's 8 for 1.
Captain left-hander comes to the middle. Asif Ali has just gone first ball, back-to-back 50s in his first couple of games yesterday, so a big loss for Pakistan. They're a good team, well-balanced team. They're under a bit of pressure here, having lost a wicket in the first 3 deliveries. Round the wicket, so a change of angle. High in the air. Who can get underneath it? There is a man out there. Deep square. It's gone high. Taken. Delight for Jones, the big man. The captain got himself into a good position to take that. John Smuts. And what a start for South Africa.
Yeah, they couldn't have asked for anything more after winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. 2 massive wickets in the very first over. They tried to flick it, but just couldn't control getting an outside edge or top edge. And a simple chance taken well by the skipper. Out for duck, 8 for 2 Pakistan.
Hussain Talit then left-hander for left-hander. Captain came and went first ball. South Africa 2 wickets in the over on a hat-trick. No slip in place, of course. That one happened in 6-a-side, but a hat-trick delivery. Player miss. Seeing everything today.
Well, here are the 2 wickets. Pull shot didn't quite get it. Again, good catching. We expect that from South Africa. And this one just tried to whip it over steep square. High ball, skipper, as easy as you like.
Down the ground, it's a big shot to finish. So 14 runs from the over, 2 wickets. And Pakistan in this qualifier 2, 14 for 2. first over from Evan Jones, who plays in the SA20 in South Africa for the Paarl Royals. Teammates of David Miller, Josh Butler, Jason Roy, Lundy Ngidi, and an experienced man now into the attack, captain John Smuts. Won the toss, bowled first. Even though stats would tell you perhaps you should look to set. It's a good shot, solid shot down the ground from a maximum.
Yeah, nicely done. Wasn't a half volley, but the way he played that shot, the way he held his shape, and the lovely extension through the ball, beautiful to watch.
Helped on its way. Will go all the way. We've already seen 6 sixes from the same end. 2 in 2 then, and Smuts under a bit of pressure here.
Well, under pressure for the first time too, because his overs yesterday, he was the guy. He bowled 2 magnificent overs, but this time he is under the pump.
Yeah, it was Ravi Bopara with those 6 sixes against India. Helped on its way. This will go all the way. He's trying to bowl it into the surface. Aklak is really good here because he gets underneath it, so goes from low to high.
Again, the line just towards the pads, easy picking for the batter. And then timing it beautifully. 4 sixes already of his first 5 deliveries for Aklak.
Surely not, Ryan Campbell. Surely we can't see 36 again, can we?
Oh, strap yourself in, Corky. We are going to see it, I promise you.
Oh, that is the beauty of this game. Look at that for a shot again, the way he waited on the back foot, and to generate that sort of a power.
4 in 4, 31-year-old Mohamed Aklak. Chance of 6 sixes. A definite chance, maybe not now. Dropped. Just to rub salt into the wounds to the captain. Should have been taken. It was a difficult chance.
Yeah, that could have been another massive wicket, and how costly that's going to be, we'll have to wait and watch. A huge opportunity. Good effort though by the fielder. It was quite low.
Yeah, he's right in front of us, Evan Jones, who put that down. 13 his number, not so lucky with in the field. Over the wicket, a little seamer to finish off from John Smuts. 25 from the over. Pakistan 39 for 2. Lost a couple of early wickets. The captain came and went. Remember, this is qualifier 2 in the cup competition of the Hong Kong Sixes. Change of bowling, Bose then. Another tall South African. Strong man. But as we've seen throughout this Hong Kong Sixes, hold your shape, hit down the ground.
Can't bowl step hit. You've got to get your length absolutely perfect. Anywhere in that vicinity, we've seen going over and over again for 6.
6 sixes, and he's on 38 with 8 deliveries. This is just brilliant from Aklak.
Play and miss. 12 balls is the quickest 50 so far. Coming off a 3-for in that previous game. 3 for 3 against New Zealand. Seen some excellent catches throughout this competition so far. That one just played around a straight delivery. Good from the big tall South African. Oh, and a bit of pace. Little bit of pace. Half an appeal. Keep your eye on whether he's going to be given one for the over.
It's good pace, digs it in. The height is absolutely perfect. An absolutely perfect bouncer there.
Was he given one for the over? I think that looks fine. It looked like it went through underneath shoulder height. Let him have another one. Go again. Ball him another bumper, as you'd say in Australia. Maybe call it a little bit different, the sniff ball. Australia, if you're just joining us, are through to the semi-finals. Boast is that South Africa's leading wicket taker in the 2022 Under-19 World Cup, 10 wickets.
They get some real pace. Boast. That bouncer. Absolute pearler, that one. A Clark. He's been kept quiet for the last 3 deliveries.
Inside edge, there's a big gap there. Yeah, Matthew Boast. Joint most expensive signing in the SA20 auction in 2024. Pretoria Capitals. Strike rate with the bat early on in his T20 career. 180 strike rate. You'd be signing him.
No doubt, especially with the bowling being more than handy.
Left-handed batter as well. He may have to bowl that. No, good. Like that from the umpire. Good way to finish. Pakistan get the 50 up. 53 for 2. A lot of upsets we've seen in day 2 of the Hong Kong Sixes. Nepal beat Australia first game. UAE, well, they just got through against India. Oman beating New Zealand. Big game against England versus India. England win their first game of the competition. The winless Indian team, they'll go on the march and try and win again today. Or win one today, I should say. Swanipol. Not sure the batter realised what was happening there with his action. First time we've seen him bowl. That's all right. That is all right. Doesn't matter about your action in this form of the game. You don't need to have a perfect wrist position. Do something that gets the ball under the bat and it doesn't go out the park.
Yeah, good couple of deliveries from Sanipal. A Clark, he'll be eyeing 6s here.
High in the air. There's a big gap there. The keeper tries to get under it. He's not going to get under it. Can he stop the boundary? No. Swanipol is 35 years old, right-handed batter as well. Comes from Kimberley in South Africa. Hot there. Lots of diamonds as well there. Beautiful place to visit. Here's one for you. Your stats, people. Shares a birthday with Moeen Ali and Kyle Abbott. Wow, I must make a note of that. Remember that. Qualifier 2, if you're just joining us. Chance to go through to the semi-finals with someone who has joined us in commentary right now. Captain of Australia. There's too many Australians, I think, around here. Congratulations, Dan Christian.
Thanks, Corky. It was a nice win. Hong Kong played beautifully. And it's a pretty tough format to try and defend a total, so yeah, very happy.
Form-wise, you're going well yourself.
Going okay. It's nice when there's no fielders, and the wicket's really, really good, and the boundary's pretty small.
Apart from when you bowl.
Apart from when I bowl, yeah, I've got no interest in bowling out there. It's too hard. Not when there's any, you don't know where your fielders are going to go, and it's only got to go 50-odd metres just like that one did.
50 up then for Akhlaq. Excellent innings, 16 balls, 7 sixes in that inning, strike rate of 331. He's going to have to retire for his 53. Pakistan 66 for 2 after the 4th. Yeah, it's good to have Dan Christian with us in the commentary. Decent 113 runs so far in the comp. And a semi-final place for the Aussies.
Yeah, pretty happy. We've played some decent cricket. We were very good against England. Probably not so great this morning in our first game, but yeah, great win against Hong Kong in that quarterfinal.
Now that you've played a few games, are you getting the formula? Do you think about the fielding placements? Are we coming to something where you're confident in what you're doing?
No, not at all. It's pretty hard. The one thing we have found is our spinners have been fantastic. The seamers, it's been really difficult for the seamers, myself and then James Pattinson and Andrew Feckerty. It's because even when you do bowl a good ball, it's easy enough to nick it or edge it for 4 or 6. Whereas the spinners have been really effective for us.
Just to remind you, Ryan Campbell backed Hong Kong to beat you in the quarterfinals, by the way. I don't want to just mention that. All of a sudden, that Aussie accent went up a bit when you came in, but he was back in Hong Kong. This is massive, huge. Seen so many of these throughout the first day and a half.
So you beat me harsh, Dominic Cork, but I had a foot in both camps. But, you know, you got to go for the underdog. You us Aussies, but it's beautiful batting that. Some of the sixes we've seen hit today, they're massive.
Yeah, I know I said it's a small ground, but most of these sixes are probably 6 anywhere. Adelaide Oval, MCG, some of the biggest grounds in the world. There's been some very, very clean striking.
Smash straight back down for a 6, low. Only has to go 42 metres. Just a bit of pace on them from Sneyman.
You know, like we asked about getting comfortable with, you know, field positions and stuff. What's the score? What's the score that you're comfortable with?
I think anything over 120 seems to be, you know, a half decent score. 20 and over.
5 overs gone, 85 for 2. Lovely cuisine you get in Hong Kong. Wherever you go, food markets everywhere. And some excellent cricket. So if you're in the area, Kowloon, get yourself down here. Come and watch some of the world's best sixes cricketers. Got one beside us, captain of Australia. It's so hard to say that as an Englishman as well. Through my teeth, I'm saying it. Boast is going to bowl his second over. Decent first over. Pace on. But you talked about how well your team is playing. I talked about how well you're playing. Talk us through this innings from yourself.
Yeah, nice to get a couple away. They bowl pretty well. The Hong Kong guys got a few Yorkers in there. It's just a case of, in this format, trying to stay as still as you possibly can and really wait for that ball that's in your slot and try not to swing too hard at it. So, yeah, nice to get hold of a couple.
Yeah, he played well. Big gap out on the offside, but he's not going to get it. It's going to go straight to the fielder. Pakistan in a little bit of trouble here. They've lost their third. And Amir goes.
Boast, he keeps taking wickets. We've seen that the whole time. And as they keep putting Pakistan under pressure, they lose another. Yemen's gone 18 off just 6 deliveries. And Pakistan are 86 for 3.
Shahab Khan. Then in at number 5 for Pakistan, qualifier 2. A chance to go through to the semi-finals in the cup competition. Has he picked out the fielder again? No, just be one bounce. Been here before, Dan Christian, back in 2005. You'll know, I know you love your stats. Aussies have only ever won the Hong Kong Sixes in 2010. You beat Pakistan in the final. You're just one game away from reaching that final.
Yeah, just the one game away, as you say, Corky, and the winner of this one. And they've both been playing some really good cricket. Extraordinary game of cricket, that 2010 final. The Aussies needed 45 off 8 balls, something like that. David Warner and Glenn Maxwell and a couple others did very well that day.
A couple of decent players then, really.
Yeah, they turned out all right, those two, didn't they?
Left hand, right hand as well. Lovely combination. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you come back when you've won that semi-final and you get in the final. Come back and join us here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's been a fantastic couple of days here in Hong Kong. Thanks to everyone for having us. We've really enjoyed it, and the cricket's been fantastic.
Yeah, thanks a lot to Dan Christian, and good luck in that semi-final. Smash back over his head. Boast went into that surface, and they're closing in on 100. Whether it's enough, Ryan Campbell, I'm not so sure.
Well, I'm not so sure either, but what I will say in their defence is their bowling attack is very good. We know that. They've got a lot of paces. They don't really go to spin too often, but they'll still back themselves to be competitive here.
13 sixes in this innings so far. It's last ball. Can they finish it off with a maximum? You bet they can. What a shot to bring up the 100 to finish the innings in qualifier 2. So Pakistan, who were put into bat first. John Smuts won the toss a little bit early. He'll have to run off and go and get his pads on. But a nice way to finish this qualifier 2 first innings. 105 for 3, Pakistan. Akhlaq was the pick for Pakistan in qualifier 2, 53 from 16. Telat, impressive, 27 from 11, finish it off with 3 sixes, 20 from the last over. And Pakistan, well, they've set a total, 105 for 3. Didn't start well, though.
No, they didn't. They lost some early wickets, and that really put them under the pressure. But Akhlaq was absolutely outstanding. From one end, he literally dominated the bowling from South Africa. They had no answers to what he came out. His beautiful swing of the bat, and his sixes, when he hits them, they go a long, long way.
2 wickets for Jones in that first over. Expensive from the captain, Smuts. At one stage we thought we were going to see another 6 sixes, a wicket for Boast, and impressive.